Good morning, good morning. Welcome back. Another episode of HouseofKages. Whee!
Back at it, man.
Yeah, talking about one of the best, if not the best, tournaments of all anime ever.
The craziest tournament.
Definitely.
Anybody gets it tournament.
And we're talking about the one and only Dark Tournament in YuYuHakusho.
Yeah.
I'm just going to put it out there that this has been talked about many lists, and it always seems to be at the number one spot for best tournaments out, and I tend to agree.
Oh, yeah, because, I mean, it had so many crazy fights. Too many fights, actually. I was trying to catch up on those for the past week. I'm like, geez, I forgot how many fights are, like, in here, but...
Yeah, there's a solid amount
it's
of
definitely
fights
a
in there,
classic,
man.
man.
It's too classic. One of the best tournaments ever, especially since they tried to do it again later in the anime and failed miserably. That was the worst.
What I like, though, man, is the amount of people getting bodied in this tournament.
Yeah, it's not like the usual tournaments where it's really a bunch of knockouts and like
Right?
10 counts and stuff like that. People are really just dying in this tournament, whether you're a fighter or you're in the stands.
Them poor demons in the stands.
Yo, those demons are getting slaughtered in the stands. People will just be shooting stray energy blasts into the crowd and shit.
Right? Y'all probably paid a ticket to come to the show and they just out here getting fucking mangled and bodied.
Never coming home. Freaking little Johnny went to the tournament, never came back.
Leaving all their kids fatherless and stuff.
Yeah, damn. Orphans too. If it was a parents' night out, man, they ain't never coming back.
No, it was definitely good getting to see some of the characters in here though go all out and stuff.
Yeah, I love running this back and being able to really, concentrate on trying to see the best fights and some character development and how strong people have gotten and things like that. Because it like starts pretty early, like talking about the tournament and like how the tournament is developing and things like that. It's like in the 20s of how in the episodes. So I was surprised.
Right. We're not gonna get on through every fight, but some of the good
Nah, definitely not in every fight, but we definitely got some bangers.
You gotta start, and you gotta start the first one off with the first fight, anyways, man, with your boy Kuwabara.
Jesus Christ.
Versus this little annoying kid Rinku.
Well, first of all, if you don't know, Team Urameshi, which is Yusuke's team, is Yusuke, Kuwabara, Kurama, Hiei, and the masked fighter, a.k.a. Genkai.
Good old Genkai. Such a G name right there.
Yeah, for real. So the first team fight is Urameshi versus Rikuyakai. Like Jordan said, is Kuwabara versus Rinku. And if you didn't already know, Kuwabara is the scrub of the group.
He's definitely the Yamcha.
Yeah, he's definitely the Yamcha of the group.
Dude be talking so loud.
And mad annoying.
Right.
But so yeah, he's facing Rinku, and it's kind of funny because Rinku is just messing around with Kuwabara in the beginning of the fight.
Right, acting like he was actually getting hurt. Kuwabara was getting so pumped, man. Like, I told you, little kid, not to fuck with me.
Yeah, and the kid was like, "Man, I'm just trying to mess with you," and he really did. Then he started popping out with jumping everywhere and teleporting, looking like Naruto's shadow clone jutsu.
For real, he bust out a bunch of his own selves.
Yeah, and then fucking Kuwabara finally catches him with the right hand, one hitter quitter.
He def thought he hit him with the one hitter quitter.
Oh yeah, he definitely thought he won, but that homeboy gets back up, starts his little what's it called?
When he busted out all his yo-yos.
Oh, his serpent yo-yo attack.
Well, this dude's a clown, bro. He done bust out. I mean, don't get me wrong. The yo-yos were pretty. They were effective for sure, but like I don't know, man. You bust out a bunch of mini yo-yos between your hand. I'm like, this dude, man.
Yeah, and then fucking Kuwabara busts out the double spirit sword.
See, at least that move looked badass. Like,
I mean, it would have been badass if it wasn't Kuwabara doing it.
right.
I mean, I feel like they both just underestimated each other the whole fight.
Yeah.
And then Homeboy just keeps hitting him with the electrocution, friggin' yo-yos. And Kuwabara has no idea what to do.
He definitely folded under pressure.
Then he gets his legs and his arms friggin' tied up by the yo-yos. And the kid just sends him all the way up to the stadium, keeps slamming him into the friggin' ground.
Yo, even before that, when he jumped up and kicked Kuwabara right in his face.
I thought he broke his neck.
Yeah, and his neck literally snapped to the side. I was dying. I'm like,
man.
This dude
Only
just
Kuwabara.
got fucking bodied right here. And he got back up like, nah, my neck's fine. I'm like, nah. You definitely gonna have permanent damage in there. You don't realize it at the moment.
Nah, his neck was fucking destroyed. If they ended the fight right there, honestly, I wouldn't have been surprised.
I wouldn't even been mad. I would have been like, damn.
Nah, that would have been great.
I know, but he definitely was just body, after all that.
He was smoking Kuwabara. He kept getting, slammed to the ring. So then they finally, hit each other with an attack. And they both get flung out of the ring. Yeah,
knocked out. And Kuwabara probably could have handled it, finished the fight, but because Rinku definitely was just like, dude, I'm like literally out of all my energy at this point.
Yeah, he was really hoping Kuwabara stayed down for the count.
Yep, but Kuwabara, man, got your boy Yusuke over here.
God. Talking in his sleep, talking shit. Yeah, of course.
And Kuwabara is still...
typical Kuwabara, man. Instead of going back inside the ring, this fucking idiot decides to run over to Yusuke and be like, you want to say that again, Urameshi?
Like, dude, why? You're literally in the middle of a fight.
Yeah, for real, you're in the middle of a fight, bro. You should not be trying.
Of course, that was his demise, man. He got wrapped up with some more little yo-yo string, man, that was like Kevlar to him. And
yeah, he was at a 7 or 8 count for being out of the ring, and then the kid just friggin' wrapped around the yo-yo string on him, and then he gets a full 10 count and loses. Because
I was like, after that, man, I said, all right, man. At least if Kuwabara won that fight, I would have gave him some a little bit of respect. Nope.
No, he just went in the negative for me, like always.
In the negative.
He's just fucking stupid.
He really is. He's the fucking worst.
But moving on from that scrub, next up we got your boy, pretty boy Kurama.
Kurama's definitely a pretty boy with his little flower petals and stuff too.
Versus Roto, or Roto is how I'm gonna pronounce it.
Yeah, I think it was like Roto or something.
But it definitely is a good fight, I think, because it shows how smart and strategical that Kurama is.
Yeah.
Even though Roto thinks he got the drop on him, talking about his mom.
Bro, Roto thought he was so slick with that.
Yeah, he really did. Yo, I got someone outside your mom's house right now.
He's like, yo, we've been following her for weeks, bro. We got the drop on you, man.
Yeah.
What are you going to do about it? I pressed this button, it's a wrap. She'll be swimming with the fishes, man. And he thought he was going somewhere with that.
Yeah, he really thought Kurama was just going to fold under pressure.
I know, right? Like,
I mean, he did let that dude beat on him for most of the match. Yeah. But, I mean, what is he going to do? He got his mom basically hostage.
Plus, I feel like once he found out he already had something planned in his head, and he's like, I'm going to let this dude just do what he, think he's got the upper hand and stuff, man.
Yeah, man, I mean, when
caught him off guard.
When he hit him in the face with the little pebble.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just, he didn't.
Planting his seed in him.
Yeah, pause. Planting his seed in homeboy, no diddy. And then, he didn't even realize that fucking seed was implanted in his chest.
See how quick that dude started bitching up, though, man, when he started, he realized that popped out of his chest.
Yo, when friggin' Kurama was like, no, go ahead, push the button.
He's like, do it, bro.
And he was like, all right, I will. And then when
Harriet Bluffman, come on, go ahead and do it.
And then he friggin' couldn't even press the button, man. He was super immobilized from the little plant. I wasn't gonna do it anyways. Like, please, Kurama, man. You've heard of mercy, have you? And he was like, nah. And then the plant just blossomed out of his body and killed him.
Yeah, that was
actually pretty sweet though.
Yeah, that was like a quick fight, but it was a quick good one though, man.
It was a quick good fight. That dude got way too cocky, way too fast, and then he had him on the ropes. Kurama was letting him beat him up, and then he had the audacity to be like, Now I want you to lick my boot.
Oh yeah,
before I decapitate you.
Yeah, I
like,
forgot all about
you
that.
Doing too much.
He definitely was doing way too much with that. Like, come on.
Yo, dog, you had him, but then you wanted to go into a monologue. You know, you wanted all that friggin' ancestry bullshit. You
running
had,
lip over here.
For honestly, if you were really gonna decapitate him, when you had the little blade arm up to his neck, you would have just cut him off.
Exactly, man. Just get straight to the business.
Yo, that's your problem.
That's what happens.
That's why you ended up dead.
That's exactly what happens.
Fucking sleeping with the fishes.
Right.
But next, we got your boy Yusuke versus Chu.
Fucking Chu.
Yeah, I feel like Chu was a great fight for Yusuke.
Nah, I like Chu. I mean, I definitely I was definitely rocking with Chu, and that was a good fight right there.
Nah, it was definitely a good fight, and he was like the secret captain of the team, and because I think they put him in reserves, so you didn't even know he was on the roster until the other two teammates mysteriously died, and then Chu came through.
Good old Chu. But, he definitely he was killing me, bro, with all his drinking and throwing up and shit.
And hitting on the friggin' the announcer lady.
Oh man.
Yeah, he was trying to bag Shorty the whole time.
He was definitely trying to be smooth. I mean, when you get that liquid courage in you, though, that's how you can get.
I mean, he was trying to come through with the cold demeanor and moving like he's in a Jackie Chan drunken master movie. I was just gonna say,
it was so funny, man, when he first started like getting serious, and he's over here, he's like, watch the feet and watch the legs, and he's over here just sitting there, skipping around and shit.
He had his little freaking deerskin boots on.
Yeah,
thought he was a man.
So funny.
But I mean, he was throwing hands.
Oh yeah.
That's like one of the good things about that fight is they both showed like their secret technique, and that's when Yusuke shot the friggin' spirit gun into the crowd.
Into the crowd and broke down parts of the friggin' crowd, whatever, and crushed people. I'm like, what was the point of that? Why did you literally just kill these spectators?
I mean, I'm really down with it though. Who cares? You know,
nah, it's funny.
Bitch ass demons
but
anyway.
When I first seen that shit, I was like, why did he just do that? Like even his crew was like, why did he just shoot over there? Now why did he not shoot at Chu?
Try to show off his little newfound power and whatnot.
Then Chu's like, I got something for you too, man. I got some of this this Henny Rock right here, this ogre killer.
Yo,
crack that open, bro. It was just drank the whole thing. The announcer was so shocked. She's like, oh, one sip, motherfuckers is out cold. And Chu's just out here down in the whole freaking flask.
She was like, he's definitely gonna have alcohol poison. You are not supposed to be drinking that.
Right? But tearing up that liver.
I mean, even before that, friggin' when he punched Yusuke in the stomach, and then when they did the instant replay, they showed that he really punched him 5 times, and you only really saw him fight once. Right. And then he definitely bitch slapped Yusuke right back into the concrete.
He def did. That was crazy.
That was hilarious.
Yeah, I loved also too when he's like, "Yo, you gotta end this like some G's out here." Mm-hmm. What was the moves he busted out, man?
Oh, the death match?
Knife edge death match.
Yeah, the knife edge death match. And even Kubar's like, I've been in a lot of fights in my time, and I've never heard of that.
Yeah, he means he got beat up a lot of times.
Yeah, by Yusuke.
When I heard that, I thought he was just going to throw him a knife and be like, all right, bro, let's just stand in front of each other, man, and see who can take as many, stabbings and sit until the last one falls or whatever.
I feel like
but it was smooth what they did, putting it in the ground and like telling them kind of pretty much you get knee to knee and put one foot on the back of the blade so you can't like push yourself back.
Yeah, because I mean, if you try and backpedal, you're just gonna cut your foot in half.
That shit was dope.
Nah, it was pretty dope. Because I mean, no energy like balls or blasts or whatever. It was just strictly hands. So I really liked that fight.
Throwing some fisticuffs.
Yeah, because Chu wasn't backing down. Yusuke wasn't backing down. Chu was like 10 feet tall. See when they just stand next to each other, and Yusuke was mad
small. Chu's crotch is like at Yusuke's face level, bro. And I'm like, this is wild.
And then and all that was after friggin' he powered up, and they're just taking each other, giving each other fucking headshots, no diddy, but just strictly punches to the face.
Right.
And it was just like
mad punches too. It was ridiculous, bro.
Kubar was like, it's just gonna come down to whoever has the hardest friggin' skull.
And it definitely did.
Yeah, it literally did. Because friggin' Chu goes in for the headbutt, and then Yusuke follows it up with his own headbutt, and then just cracks him in the dome, and he just slumps over and passes out.
I feel like that's the meanest headache right there.
Oh man,
getting headbutted.
I wouldn't even want to ever get headbutted because that sounds fucking terrible, man.
I feel like if I was really hyped up on adrenaline and stuff, I feel like I would headbutt somebody. I kind of want to.
I feel like I might have been headbutted before, but I don't remember.
I mean, I definitely got my head rocked with another head, like at a park, and that shit that has you seeing stars.
I definitely collided with someone before
right?
and fucking knocked skulls, and
that's the word. Your poor brain's just fucking
rattling
smacking around your cranium and shit.
Oh man, it's definitely the worst.
Yeah, it's funny. There's always some anime characters with a thick skull like that where they'll like always get headbutted by somebody and then the other person that headbutted them's like friggin' seeing X's or something.
Or they just follow up right after that with their own headbutt and like knock them out.
Right.
And I'm just like, man, how hard is your fucking skull?
That's definitely an underrated move right there.
Nah, if you fuck that up though, you're just gonna give them the fight. Because if you fuck up the headbutt and you like you're not on like a line fully or whatever, you're just going to allow them to just absorb it, and your head's just going to be rocked.
Bro, I feel like getting like a titanium plate right in my forehead.
This guy thinks he's fucking Wolverine.
just so I can literally... Actually, I would probably be unstoppable. I'm not going to say I would be unstoppable, but if someone goes to punch me, I'm making sure my forehead leans in at them so they're punching that plate. And then I'm headbutting them, crushing their nose.
Just gonna be shattering their fucking hand, and then headbutting them and shattering their face.
Wouldn't even use my hands. I'd just be out there just throwing my head at headbutting motherfuckers.
This guy.
Crazy.
But next up, we got another very short and sweet fight from my boy Hiei. Well, I mean,
Def, man.
Because last episode
we went on.
Last fucking episode we went over the two biggest fights that he was in.
I know.
So now we're doing the dark tournament, and I'm like, shit, I just talked about these fights last week. But he fought
Makintaro.
Yeah, Makintaro.
That dude, he was another one that was the worst.
Running lip, dog. He was just running lip.
Another one.
Because he was like, oh, look at this little fucking short stack, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And he was like, yo, you gonna run that lip, dog? You gonna catch his fade?
Easy too, man. When he pulled out that sword real quick and just a couple little slices,
he didn't even see him. He didn't even see him take his arm.
And then he's holding it behind him. You can see the blood drip behind him. And homeboy's like, what are you doing over there? Fucking nervous and scared and shit.
He's like, you have an accident? And he goes, nah, I already made my move.
Right.
And he's like, what? And then he goes, man, your nervous system is something very suspicious. And then
it really was, because this dude had his arm cut off for like a good 15 seconds before he realized it. No idea.
Until he saw it in Hiei's hand, he had no idea that he was missing an arm, and it was fucking hilarious.
But then, of course, that motherfucker could just regenerate.
Yo, he just
regenerated as like an axe or something.
Yeah, like axe arm.
Like this.
And I'm just like, yo, dude, come on, man.
An axe arm. Like, bro, you do realize though, he still has skin over the axe, so it's not like it was an actual sharp axe. It was just like a fucking skin axe, bro.
Yo, and then he charges at Hiei like a moron.
Facts.
And Hiei just teleports right on his right on the top of his shoulders, and impales him with the sword.
Yo, that was tough.
Yeah, that was clean.
That was like smooth. That was some like samurai shit right there.
Good old Samurai Jack type shit.
You know?
But yeah, Hiei was... That motherfucker's no one to play with, man. He's cold-blooded.
Yeah, that's what I liked right there, bro. Like, he got straight to the point. He didn't sit there talking all this shit back to him. He just jumped up and put a sword to the top of his head.
Yeah, he was like...
out through the bottom of his fucking, like, chin.
He was like, yeah, that's cool and everything, but I'm just gonna kill you for GP right now.
Yeah, that was dope right there. That's when he, that was finally seeing him in this tournament, just, warming up. Everybody else was,
Yeah, that's after he used the, Dragon of the Darkness Flame, though.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Who did he use that on?
Zero. That was in the first fight.
Oh,
he was part of Chu's team.
Def.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. And then, yeah, so I think this was the next team. And next up, we got Genkai versus Damn, what did you say his name was? The Beautiful Suzuki or some shit?
Oh, man. He
he was the worst.
Try to pronounce some stupid shit like that.
He was the worst. He reminds me of Hisoka from Hunter x Hunter, but not like the pervy part or the like serial killer part.
Or the strong part either.
Yeah, he definitely... Yo, when he was like... Toguro ain't got nothing on me, and it shows Toguro, and he's like, this dude's lightweight.
For real. Toguro, like, Toguro, he could be sleeping and whoop this motherfucker's ass.
Lightweight, baby!
For real.
Yo, but fucking, the best part about this fight is, it's not the fight, it's not anything, it's just the fact of the shit that Genkai is talking to this dude. Yeah. The whole match.
Grandma was going off.
Yo, she was fucking letting this dude have it.
She's like, bro, look at this dude's nose. And that dude couldn't believe it.
Yeah, he couldn't believe that.
Could not believe
she
it.
took it and he had no idea when or how she fucking did it. And then throws it at his face. And he's like, come on, why? My nose. He's just bitching about it. And she's just like... Yo. That rainbow cyclone isn't gonna work against Genkai, man.
Yo, that shit was so stupid too, man.
Yeah, he was pumping that up too.
He said, "Oh, it's probably one of my favorite moves. I wanted to show you 990 more techniques and stuff, but this one was like my favorite." I'm like,
yeah, that shit was ass.
Dude's always shooting the rainbow out at people and stuff.
That shit was ass, man. Genkai's like, yo, what was that?
Yo, Genkai put an absolute stomping and beating on this dude, bro.
Yo, she really did. She beat the fucking lights out of him. Like, and the whole time while talking shit to him.
No mercy at all.
She was talking mad shit, dead to this dude's face, basically telling him what she was gonna do.
Yo, she was breaking this dude's back like several times. That dude straight up in the air, caught him with the friggin' knee to the back, snapped it.
She did the Goku move that he used against Nappa when he broke his back.
Stupid Nappa.
Yeah, she posed and everything just like fucking Goku. Man. I was like, damn, man, that's homage right there.
Yo, just the punches and the kicks to the face was ridiculous.
And she was like
crushing his literally she was just breaking mad bones. It was like I was like, damn, bro, I didn't expect like a grandma to be just this reckless.
Well, she told him, she was like, I'm not even gonna waste any of my spiritual energy on you. These old wrinkly hands is all I need to be. She does that.
She depped these old fists right
there.
Yeah,
I was like, damn, yo.
Still got calcium in the bones.
She started beating him.
Still ready for action.
She was just stomping on his back like freaking Majin Buu when he was looking for food.
That was hilarious.
Yeah, that fucking...
She was very disrespectful. I loved it.
Yeah, that was like probably one of the best comedic fights in the whole tournament.
I loved it.
She was fucking... And then you can see his face all lumped up and fucking sunken in.
She's like, shit. Oh shit, I forgot to I forgot about his little precious face or whatever. That shit was... done. That was a good one.
Fucking, well, we also got...
Plus his name's Suzuki, man. If his name was Kawasaki, I would have rocked with him. I would have been like, I can forgive his...
transgressions.
Yeah, I can forgive that because his name's Kawasaki, but...
But Suzuki, nah, you ain't rocking like that, man.
Yeah.
Next, we got your boy Kuwabara's redemption fight.
Kuwabara.
Against friggin' the Elder Toguro.
Oh, yeah.
Which...
Elder Toguro.
That's what they call him in the show. I don't even know what his name is.
I know. You definitely don't know what his name is.
The whole show, he's just the Elder Toguro.
Don't know what his name is. That's pretty funny.
Yo, the whole time, no one even gives a fuck what this dude's name is or what he's talking about. He's the Elder Toguro.
Elder Toguro. Yo, sometimes these names in anime be killing me, man.
Yeah, the disrespect for this dude, where fucking no one even cares about him.
Right?
But, so he's fighting Homeboy. And, I mean, this whole time, this dude is just not even... He doesn't give me the creeps. He's just a creepy dude.
Right.
Like, the whole anime. Because you see him in the beginning when they're, like, dispatched to find Hiei's sister. And then they have to go through Toguro and his brother. And then they do, like, that super move with Kuwabara. And Yusuke shoots the Kuwabara's back with a spirit gun and, like, gives him a boost. And he stabs Toguro.
Yeah, that was tough.
And even then, that dude was just a fucking weirdo. But
he def is, man.
And then he stands there and he lets Kuwabara slice him in the tournament.
He looks like he sings Meatloaf and plays a piano.
What? What the fuck? Sings Meatloaf and plays the piano. I don't even know what that means.
Yeah, you ain't hip to Meatloaf, man. The old '80s singer, man.
Nah, I'm definitely not.
You def would if you heard his song. I'm not gonna sit here and sing it either.
It just reminds that
you def know his song. Though.
That whole fucking.
After this is over, I'll play it and you'll be like, oh.
That whole scenario reminds me of fucking Family Guy when he meets up with what's his name, Randy Newman.
Yeah,
he's just playing on the piano.
Fucking legend right there.
Yo, that fucking shit was funny. I wish I remembered lines from that because that was hilarious.
Oh, I remember it all, but I'm not gonna sing that either.
But
oh yeah, I know. I forgot this dude Kuwabara had his nice little enhanced.
Yeah, that shit actually looked pretty cool. His enhanced spirit sword.
Spirit sword. That thing definitely looked tough.
Yeah, because didn't the beautiful Suzuki give him that?
Oh man.
Right, he gave like a few of them gifts, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was pretty cool that he had that enhanced one, and then, of course gets the hilt taken away from him. I'm right? Like, come on, man.
He's definitely out here getting folded as
Homeboy
usual.
gives you a layup with a nice power up, and you over here just dicking it about and get it taken away. But I mean, he tried. He sliced him with the new improved spirit sword.
Yeah.
Only to realize that that's not even the body, his real body. It was just a clone.
Yeah, he's so weird though. Like his body's like super fucking weird. The way he just let his fingers just fucking stretch out and shoot out like that. Yeah, he's definitely a creepy dude.
100%. And he has those friggin', like you said, his fingers like shoot out and they're super sharp. And they, Kuwabara got, like, no diddy got fingered like 12 times.
Yeah, for a man, that's too many. It's just way too many fingers in your body.
He's fucking stabbed up by this dude's fingers all match. And he can't do anything. He gets the freaking sword hilt taken away. This dude's stabbing him every 3 seconds. And the guy's just taunting himself in front of Kuwabara. He's like, I'm telling you how to kill me. And you can't even do it. Because he's like, I can move my limbs everywhere I want to. I can move my organs. The only way you can beat me is stabbing my brain or my heart. Kuwabara, of course, just slices random parts of...
Right, he starts blowing off his arms and legs. I'm like, why?
I wasn't...
why?
I wasn't mad at that friggin', like... I don't know, when he's shooting out his little, rays of energy.
Hands, whatever.
Because that kind of reminded me of YuYuHakusho's, spirit shotgun. But you could see it instead of it just being like a punch.
Right.
But couldn't even finish him with that. And I'm like, don't you think you should be aiming to get like a vital organ instead of just shooting it blindly?
That's what you should have done in the first place. But this dude Kuwabara is just the worst, bro.
But the fucking guy's biggest downfall, again, was that he went into a friggin' 10-minute monologue about how he's the one who told Kuwabara that Genkai died because no one had the heart to tell Kuwabara for whatever fucking reason.
Weird.
Didn't make any sense to me, but... And then he's looking around and everyone's like, they all fucking lied to me.
Yo, imagine in real life fighting like that, just having all these monologues in between a fight. You're just throwing down with somebody, you knock him down to the ground and you just start giving him a fucking 5-minute monologue and he gets up talking back to you for 5 more minutes, then he charges at you again and you guys are going, imagine that?
No.
That shit would be insane.
Nah, man, I couldn't imagine that at all.
That's one thing I hate in anime fights, bro. Is shit starts to get good and then they just want to start talking to the motherfucker for 10 minutes.
Or they do fucking 30 episodes of flashbacks. They have like a flashback season. Like in the 4th grade ninja war where they fucking flash back to the originators of like the original what is that dude's name? The Sage of the Six Paths.
Oh yeah.
And his brother and how the Sharingan and the friggin' what's that power that Neji had with the eyes? I forget. Byakugan.
It sounds right there.
Yeah.
It also sounds like a name of somebody, so I don't know.
In Bleach. That's Byakuya?
Yeah, that sounds mad familiar.
I think it is Byakugan. But, yeah, and how that whole shit... In the middle of the 4th grade ninja war where shit was starting to get good, you do a fucking 30-episode thing about the backstory of that shit. Why wouldn't you do it before the war? It makes no fucking sense. Yeah, but anyway.
It definitely didn't.
Nah, it makes no sense. So this dude gets Toguro super pissed at him because he's basically flaunting the love of Togoro's life in his face and talking about how he's, how he almost forgot his own brother and blah, blah, blah.
He was deaf hurt.
Friggin' Toguro was like, brother.
Brother.
And even the Sekio was like, your brother's kind of a fucking idiot, huh? And Toguro was like, yeah, it's a really bad habit. Because he's just firing people up, telling them about, like, yo, we just killed your homeboy. You guys can't do anything about it. So that gets...
You're supposed to be the elder.
Yeah, so that unlocks fucking Kuwabara's power and his spirit sword.
Yeah, that sword got crazy.
And then, he turns into a fucking spirit fly swatter.
I was going to say, it looks like a gigantic tennis racket or something.
Yeah, and then he just crushes the elder Toguro. I don't know why I keep yawning, man. But he just...
Slumpy Johnson.
He just crushes the elder Toguro, wins the fight, but his brother's not even dead yet. He wants, I guess the regular Toguro to help him out, and then Toguro ends up killing him.
Imagine that. Imagine killing your brother because he lost a fight.
I mean, I feel like even more than that, he killed his brother just because he was talking shit about Genkai.
I mean, I know.
He was really tired of that motherfucker.
I know, but still, it's kind of just like...
No, that's wild as hell.
It's kind of like, damn, bro, your brother he's down and out at the moment, bro. Laid out, hurt, and you just come over here and end him.
I mean...
That's cold-hearted.
He was weak as fuck anyway, and mad annoying, so I don't blame him.
I don't blame him.
I don't blame him. That dude was mad fucking annoying. And to have him, like, he was like a little mouse. He's like crawling on him the whole time.
Right?
You know what I mean? He was always like hunched on his shoulder or some shit.
Facts.
I wouldn't want to have no fucking leech-ass brother like that on me anyway.
Yeah, me neither.
But last but not least, we got the fight of the century.
Yeah, the fight of 3 centuries, man. That was a long fight.
I mean, are you surprised?
Yusuke versus Toguro.
Yusuke versus the younger Toguro.
I know. I know. They should have named him something like that. Elder Toguro.
Yo, no one knows that motherfucker's name. But, yeah. So this thing has been freaking getting played up for like 100 episodes at this point. Freaking Yusuke versus Toguro. Ever since, like I said, they had to save Hiei's sister. You've known that this fight was going to be fucking crazy.
It definitely was.
Well, 100%. And then, right off the rip, Toguro powers up to 80%.
Yo, that was killing me. He's like,
no,
bro, I'm not going to even pluck around. I'm going to literally power up to 80%. With his little bitch ass shades on.
Yeah, and then after he fucking powers up to 80%, his aura just starts killing demons and shit.
So, that shit had me dying, dude.
Yo, I was like... Oh.
Like, his aura literally just kept flying in all different directions. And
killing these low-level fucking bastards, man.
Bodying these random-ass demons in the crowd again. Just more of them getting bodied.
Y'all should have never came.
Yeah, I think after when I was there and I already seen like a handful of demons like me just get disintegrated, I would have been like, yeah, I'll leave and just find out what happens from some other people that survived or something. I'm not staying there.
Yeah, I'm gonna head out. Yeah, eventually they tried to, and all the doors.
Locked them up in and stuff.
Yeah, so they were just in a fucking, I don't even know, like a mousetrap waiting to die, basically.
Yo, I might have to get me a pair of some Toguro's shades.
Yeah, them shades was tough. They never came off, no matter how much he was getting his ass beat.
Nah, after that big, the big first fairy gun that blasted him, man? He came walking back out with no shades on.
Yeah, they eventually came off, but the whole show,
I know.
No matter what, them shades never came off.
Yeah, he got way too much grip to let it slip.
Shout out Murphy Lee.
For real.
But, to start off the fight, Yusuke basically knows he fucked up, and 80% of power is going to destroy him if he gets hit. So he's just jumping around, trying to, bob and weave and not get clapped up by Toguro.
Bro, we talk about Toguro's muscles, though, bro? He powered up and was like he took like fucking 50 injections of Tren and HGH and fucking other anabolic steroids.
My man was on that Ronnie Coleman supplement friggin' diet right there.
Bro.
That shit was crazy.
This dude's body size at 80% was like 3 Ronnie Coleman's. It was ridiculous.
And he's like 15 feet tall. So the heights in YuYuHakusho is so crazy.
It makes me feel like Yusuke is just actually really small. Like imagine all these other dudes are like 6, maybe 7 feet, and Yusuke's really just 4 feet. That's why everyone looks so much bigger.
Yusuke's 4'8".
Like imagine like Toguro really wasn't even that tall. He was just like 6'5", but Yusuke was 4'8", so he made him look like he was 15 feet tall.
Yeah, that shit's crazy. Imagine Yusuke's that small.
Yeah, I mean, Hiei's definitely smaller. So if Yusuke was like 4'8", Hiei would have to be like Hiei would have to be like 4 feet flat.
I think I did look up Hiei's height once, and he's like 4'11", like 5 feet.
Yo, if he's 5 feet, that's horrible.
No, I'm telling you, he's short as fuck. So yeah,
they're going. Hiei's actual height is 4 feet 6 inches.
Yo, he's 4'6". No way.
He's literally a fucking midget.
He definitely is I'm not.
My man's a midget.
He's a fucking goon.
His birthday's coming up in exactly like 32 days. I love how they bust out like anime characters' birthdays.
Yo, it's hilarious. I see that all the time.
Yeah, I always see that.
Yo, happy birthday to Gojo, and I'm like, shut the fuck up.
I'm like, for real,
your fake ass birthday. It don't even make no sense.
Facts, bro.
Even
Hiei's birthday's supposed to be November.
I accidentally hit something. I think I hit stop, but we're back.
Yeah, stopping it on the.
Just a 10-second gap. But
I was reading that in an art book they put Hiei at 5'3", but it says his height was never mentioned in the anime or manga. So how the hell they putting him at fucking 4'6" on here and shit?
They're just making it up just to make him look super small.
Look at that. Wonder what they got Yusuke at.
5'8".
Yeah, 5'8".
That's it. That's hilarious. I mean,
that is tiny though. Even if someone's 6'5", they look a lot bigger than you. That's for sure.
Yeah, but Toguro looks like he's fucking 15 feet tall. Yo, what do they have Toguro at? Because that's gonna set his whole thing.
Hold on, I'm deaf curious of what they got him at.
Fucking Toguro.
He's deaf the worst.
But yeah. So while Yusuke's dodging and trying not to get his face pummeled in, he tries to do a point blank spirit gun on Toguro, and it ends up connecting, knocking him out of the ring in the stadium all the way into the woods, and you can hear Toguro screaming like he's getting killed by it.
Oh yeah, he forced it
until he just walks back from the fire.
That shit didn't even hurt him, and he didn't even put a scratch on him. He's deaf was out there
he just
screaming.
Walked back like nothing.
He was out here screaming and shit.
And then he hits fucking Yusuke with the I expected more from Genkai.
Damn, they deaf don't list.
They don't list his height?
Height. Nah, his birthday's April 8th.
Trash.
Deaf trash.
Right before Minnie's birthday.
Deaf a day before my mom's.
So yeah, he just comes back from the woods, talks shit about Yusuke, talks shit about Genkai.
I know, he was such a bitter ex-boyfriend or whatever.
Yo, he was 1000% mad bitter. Just because she was like, I don't want you, you bitch-ass motherfucker.
Right? She's like, you're way too fucking tall for me anyways. I'm like, I feel like Genkai's
was like 3'6".
Yo,
she definitely shorter than he.
Right?
Yo, that's crazy.
I wonder if they got her listed.
But then eventually, Yusuke snaps out of it.
Bro.
Yo, how tall is she?
They got Genkai at 3 feet 10 inches.
Yo, that's crazy.
That's short as fuck.
3'10"?
Yo, that's like a toddler.
Yeah.
That's like a fucking 4-year-old toddler.
Angelina towers over Genkai.
My youngest, man, Mav is like fucking a little bit taller than that, and he's 4. So Genkai.
That's crazy.
How is Genkai like a 3-year-old?
That's 3 fucking 10.
That's awesome.
Is it awesome? Fucking dwarf ass.
She gotta be in the Guinness Book of Records, man.
Oh, 100%. But after Toguro talks shit about Yusuke's master, he finally starts to get serious and takes off the spirit cuffs and unleashes his full power.
Yo, when he unleashed them spirit cuffs and that blue phoenix came out,
it looked like he went Super Saiyan.
It legit looked like he went Super Saiyan.
100%.
It was so tough. That was like one of the, like, I think out of the tournament, that was one of my favorite parts, man. Because once he took those shits off and broke him free, and he went Super Saiyan, I was like, bro, this is fire. Then the fucking blue Phoenix came flying around the whole arena. And then he absorbed it, went into him. I was like, this is tough, bro. Now I know shit's getting real.
Yeah, because then he teleports, surprises Toguro, then gives him like 100-piece combo.
Yo, 100-piece combo.
Yeah, and he was actually, it seemed like he was doing work, but then he realizes Toguro's not even really paying attention to him.
Right.
And then he backs up. And Toguro basically, again, telling him that he's fucking just basically trash, and Genkai wasted her life trying to get him to be a better, like,
he was
pupil.
So disrespectful.
Oh, it was insane. But I like how he, like, hit Toguro and he was sliding back on the ground, and then he punched his stomach, and then they formed, like, that big Dragon Ball Z, like, dome into the ground.
Oh, dude, that was classic. Fire. That was literally the crater that Yamcha was laid out in.
Yeah, the crater you find
that
Yamcha
was a fire move, bro.
In every anime.
That was tough. Because if you laying on your back and someone punches you in the stomach and it creates a crater underneath you, imagine what your insides must have been feeling like.
Linguini.
Linguini.
Yo, then fucking Toguro gets up, powers up to 100%. And just,
which is wild.
And then he blocks a spirit gun with his pecs.
Bro.
The buff Bagwell pecs.
It was wild to take a punch like that and then just stand up and just power up again. And he flaunted. His chest pumped out like airbags, bro. Both of them. And he blocked the fucking spirit gun.
Yeah, with this fucking
with
pecs.
A chest.
That
with
shit
his
was
bare,
crazy.
bald chest.
And then the disrespect he had for Yusuke when he just caught his punch.
Oh, man.
The disrespect you have to be to have someone fucking
I don't even know
catch
what I would
your punch.
ever do. If I threw a punch at someone, they just literally caught my fist and grabbed it and stopped my punch.
I'd retire. I'd be like,
I don't know what I would do, man.
Y'all fucking got it.
I don't know. I think I'd just be like a deer in headlights.
In real life, you over here trying to punch somebody you're fucking strongest, and they just catch your shit. I'd be like, dawg, you got it, man. I'm fucking out of here. I'm fucking out of here.
Got it. That was disrespectful, but funny as fuck.
And then he catches his arm, and then he punches his arm, and basically black and blues that shit, looking like it just shattered his bone.
Yo, to have your body part instantly swell up and bruise like that in an instant, bro, that must have been like the craziest fucking punch. Because this dude his arm definitely like it was frostbit.
And then everyone's getting tired of seeing Yusuke get his ass kicked by Toguro the whole time. So Kuwabara comes up with a brilliant plan to basically sacrifice himself so that Yusuke can unlock his true potential and go 100%.
Gotta have your little buddy killed in front of you.
I feel like that's another trope in anime. It's
they
like
love doing
motherfuckers cannot unlock their true potential unless their best friend dies or like their family's being threatened to get killed in front of them.
Yeah, man.
Think about it. You got
or like they're on the brink of death too. Like they're literally a split second from being killed. They just like unlock a power.
Because you got to think about it. I mean,
but the whole best buddy getting killed in front of you type shit.
Shout out to Krillin because that's how Goku went Super Saiyan.
I know. That was like the best. That was the way they best to start off.
The people in Naruto, that's how you unlock your Sharingan.
Bro.
Anime loves the like family and best friend death thing to like make you bounce back. It never works the opposite way. Like,
right?
Someone's mad strong, their homeboy dies, and then they just become a big bitch.
Yeah, right? They just become like homeboy from Vinland Saga, man. I don't know. I brought him. I forget his name, but he stopped fucking. He was.
Who's Thorfinn?
Thorfinn was a straight killer, and then he just became like a fucking.
I didn't watch season 2 because I heard that he just becomes a big bitch.
He does,
yeah, after season 1, I mean, how are we gonna?
Don't get me wrong. He starts to tap in a little bit back into his old roots, but yes, it was very disappointing.
That's what I heard. I was like, I'm not even gonna waste my time with that, man.
You should watch it so we can talk about the disappointment.
Yo,
talk about the disappointment.
Yo, I know how we did the top 10 like best finishes last week. We're gonna have to do the top 10 biggest disappointments.
Yeah,
because that's a list right there, man.
That's a good one, man.
Fucking that would be a great list.
Oh yeah.
Yo, Yamcha, you gonna be on there, dog.
Shit,
you went from Wolfang Fist to big ass bitch.
Some of my tops would be definitely though Gohan.
Is that true though?
Oh man, 100%.
Did he not redeem himself though?
When?
In the latest movie.
Yeah, but see in the movie though, I mean in like the actual anime though, like all through Dragon Ball Z just superhero. I don't know,
the Great
man.
Saiyan man.
Great Saiyan. I mean,
because in Dragon Ball Z he did fight Boo Dolo.
I know, man.
Which I feel like Goku is the worst parent of all time, dog.
So yeah, I was like, we might have to get into like
we
anime
have to get
parents,
into Goku.
You know what I mean?
Because
Gon Freak's dad, all these dudes, man.
Gon's dad is the biggest bitch.
Yeah, he's wild, man.
Kuwabara gets clapped in the Yamcha position on the ground, bleeding out.
He def got left in Yamcha's freaking position.
100%.
But his was worse because he was laying in a fucking pool of his own blood.
Yeah, and I mean that's the catalyst for Yusuke to unlock himself, and then he basically goes Ultra Instinct. And he has that like weird sounding teleport, and he has that aura around him.
Yeah, that was tough because like he was screaming at the beginning, but he didn't have to like scream and then instantly turn into his thing. He kind of just sat there like he looked like he was defeated.
Yeah,
and then he just fucking that Ultra Instinct glow just came out of nowhere. It actually would have been dope to put that. Someone edited and put the Ultra Instinct music behind it because it literally looked like he turned Ultra Instinct, bro, and he just looked up, man, and he looked like he had nothing else to fight for. Like he was just like, you know what, bro, let's just do this already.
Yeah, and then fucking Toguro lays him out with the diesel punch, and Yusuke flies back. He does a whole like hit the wall thing. Bro, mangled
him. Yeah, I know.
But then he was like, see, if I did that earlier, you would have been knocked out.
You would have been in a coma.
But now I did it, and I know that didn't even hurt. And he goes, no, Toguro.
He's like, no, that was a bitch slap, bro.
It didn't hurt. Pussy.
That's pretty much what he said.
I mean, pretty much. That's what I heard. Okay. and then basically they just start duking it out, and then I think he fires a spirit gun, and it doesn't do shit, and then Toguro still says you haven't reached your true potential, and then he does that like the Big Bang ultimate spirit gun attack Kamehameha wave. Bro,
it legit looked like that was another one. It's just so many Dragon Ball references, but it's true. 100%. Like I mean, that shit looked like a Kamehameha wave.
Yeah, 100%.
It was
tough. It was in the ball of like the Big Bang attack, but in the color and like beam.
Yes.
As the Kamehameha, and then crazy part about it is I thought Toguro was gonna eat it. Because he grabbed like the fucking just like the ball of energy, and he basically like popped it and made it dissipate.
Yeah, it took him a little bit though. That dude was
it took him a while.
He was over here bear hugging it and shit, bro. Everybody in the crowd was like,
everyone's like, how the fuck is
he's just standing there, bro, just bear hugging that shit. That was crazy.
And then he's bear hugging it, getting friggin' pushed back. His like muscles are popping and bleeding. And he just keeps getting pushed back, and then he bear hugs it, pops it, and then basically he just fucking disintegrates.
Yo, what about when trying to remember what Yusuke did. I think Yusuke punched this dude so hard, like in his face, his cheekbone looked like it just broke and shattered and like indented into his face. And then when Toguro finally got up, everybody was like, God damn, because his neck actually was like snapped and broken, and he fucking pushed it back, it back up into
he
fucking.
Like popped it back in, right?
Yeah. Because Yusuke was beating the living shit out of him at that point right there.
Yo, Yusuke was definitely, after he unlocked that potential, he was beating the shit out of Toguro for a while.
Yeah.
And then, of course, he wants to push him over the edge and see how far.
And then Togoro's like, I'm just gonna, level up for like the 8th time in one fight.
Yo, he kept leveling up.
That shit was. I'm like, how many times can this dude level up and look more hideous?
Yo,
he looked wild, bro.
Yeah, he looked crazy.
Used to be a human, to just turn into
the top tier demon.
Yeah, it was crazy.
And then, even on top of that, more of the fucking like soul snatching he was doing. He was just collecting motherfucking souls like into the holes in his friggin' back.
Dude had like 2 vacuums coming out of his fucking delts or his traps or whatever.
Yeah, and
he was just literally just.
He like took in the souls, and I don't know if that gave him more power or energy, and then he let them out.
Yeah, I think obviously it did something to his body, because he was like, dude, fighting at this capacity definitely puts a little strain on your body. So I think it kind of like recharged him up real quick a little bit.
I mean, it didn't help him out in the end though.
It didn't, because he was fried.
Yeah, and Yusuke's like, yo, I don't even care if I don't ever shoot a spirit gun again.
Right.
And then after that he goes, You're the only person to make me use 100% power. Thanks for that. And he's like,
I took out one old ex bitch Genkai, but
she got the last laugh.
But yeah, he's like, but her student, whoever, man, got the best of me.
What about when she came through Yusuke's little spirit animal?
Yeah.
And was like, Toguro, if you really want to have him unlock his true potential, kill one of his friends. And then everyone's like, yo, what the fuck?
Right? They're like, dude, whose side are you on?
For real. Like, yo, Genkai, how you gonna fucking...
Genkai is wild for that comment.
Yo, coming through.
Yusuke was pissed.
Telling him to clap one of the homies
he
for what?
He was so mad. He's like, yo, fuck this, bro. It ain't none of that shit ain't worth it.
I mean, I'd be mad too. And then, I mean, he did end up... Well, you thought he ended up killing one of his boys.
I know,
But he ended up really doing it. And Yusuke... I know Yusuke was pissed. I'd be like, yo, Genkai, I'm going to come to this fucking spirit world and kill you piece of shit.
Facts, bro. I'm going to literally stomp on your little 3-foot ass.
Yo, 310, matter of fact.
You know, I'm going to stomp you down to fucking 110.
Yeah, 110.
But yo, Toguro's body at the end, man, it was looking like just like a bunch of shredded paper, bro.
Yeah, he basically fractured.
He turned white and just literally just shredded paper.
His body just fractured and like all the muscle basically like he broke through
just
the
all
muscle.
Done. Brand done.
Then he fell and looked like just some crumpled up paper on the ground.
Yo, he looked horrible. He looked like when you put paper through a shredder.
Yeah.
That was his body.
That was his body on the ground. And
smoked.
Then, hey, at least friggin' everyone
fucking
doesn't
ashes
get their
in a fire
family
pit.
Killed and all their loved ones killed by Toguro. They're all free now.
Right?
Yo, if I was Yusuke, I'd be walking around the biggest bragging rights of all time.
Facts, bro. Ain't nobody fucking with you. And everybody knows that now.
Went to the demon realm, came back unscathed.
Went to the demon realm, like, and took out the fucking top goons out there, bro.
Yeah, hold my coat.
Bro, like, we were breaking down that fight, and to be honest, like, we still didn't probably cover even half of it. That fight was long.
We're breaking down that fight.
It was probably like a good, like, 40 minutes of actual fighting.
Yeah, because it's like an hour and 20 just the fight alone.
Yeah.
I mean, I know it's like 30 minutes of monologue, but still.
And then, like, you know, a total combine of maybe 10 minutes of demons in the crowd getting disintegrated and bodied.
Yo, so many demons fucking died during this documentary.
There was like probably 20. It started off with like 20,000 demons in that crowd, and by the end of it,
600 demons were
maybe 300 maybe,
because they locked the doors on these people, and they were just getting slaughtered. So. Shout out to y'all who stuck around for that.
That's why it was probably called the Dark Tournament, because like anything went.
Yeah, definitely.
It don't matter who you were, you can get killed.
They didn't give a shit.
Fighters, spectators, mothers, girls, women. I'm glad. I hope none of the demons brought any of their kids, because
their
whole lineage is just wiped out, cleared, and they ain't gonna.
You know they brought kids, and those kids are just getting fucking made into like ventilation dust from his traps.
Facts, that's crazy.
But I mean, yeah, we're chopping through this final fight, but it doesn't do it any justice.
Yeah,
and it's only like a little bit of the fight.
And even the tournament had a lot of fights, man.
Yeah, don't let this short list make you guys feel like, you know, the Dark Tournament was sweet, because there's so many
Yeah, because Kurama had some good fights when he turned into the that silver fox.
Yeah, the silver fox, yo, and his old throwback demon form.
Yo, that shit was
it's
tough.
Funny cause
was it Yoko Kurama?
Yeah. After he turns into that, he like chases it for the rest of the tournament.
Yeah,
trying to find out.
Yo, you add Yoko into the front of your name, you just sound like a straight up goon now. Jordan. Like, come on, bro. You ain't fucking with me.
Jordan.
You're not gonna fuck with me with a name like that.
Yo, that's hilarious.
Yoko.
Yeah, he looked crazy. He didn't look like a little weirdo pretty boy. He looked like he was gonna kill you.
Yeah? Nah, he put in some work with that,
he
man.
He definitely did.
He def put in some work with that.
Friggin', I think Hiei has another fight. Kurama has a couple fights we didn't go over, but they were definitely good.
Oh yeah, like especially I think one of the fights he was fighting this little that like ape dude named fucking Momotaro.
Yeah,
he was like an ape whatever and shit. And he kept leveling up too, fucking leveling up to.
With those little friggin' balls on his belt.
Oh, dude was the worst.
Yeah.
Turned from like a was it like a monkey
like
man to like a fucking golden fucking ape and shit.
Yeah, that's the guy who used the what is it, the flame of the human world.
Oh yeah, he def hit him up with that.
That's the dude he used that on. That
he
guy
hit him up with
like
sword. He hit him first with like the fist of the mortal flame, and then he ended his ass with like the flame sword of the darkness flame.
Yeah, he basically let that guy bite him, and
then
the sword of the darkness flame, he just put that straight through his chest like a buckshot.
Oh, dude.
That was
body that dude.
That was a good fight.
Yeah, he left that dude just fucking smoking. Left his ribs smoking like a bad cook.
Smoking like a bagwood. YuYuHakusho versus that friggin' red-haired Irish friggin' I don't even know what flying dude.
What is he, bro? I say he's definitely
that
fucking.
That accent sounded Irish.
He's definitely like Irish though, man. Shout out to him, but.
Yeah. That fight was good. I didn't put it on the list because
me neither.
There was so much time that he was just flying around, just dicking around.
Yeah.
It was a good fight though.
Yeah, no, it's definitely another good fight in the tournament to watch.
Yeah, there's a lot of good fights. Y'all should make sure you check out the Dark Tournament because again, like I said, I've watched a ton of anime. I've seen a ton of anime lists and shit, and the Dark Tournament is always number one on the. Yeah,
a lot of people definitely love that tournament.
List. I mean, with good reason. I see people hating on it, saying they don't understand why the Dark Tournament is so loved and why it's number one on the list and all that blah blah. It's because it's a fucking Dark Tournament. It's not some like PG baby tournament when people are only getting knocked out. Motherfuckers are dying. The crowd's dying. There's blood. People getting chopped up. A lot of blood.
Niggas getting blasted out the fucking ring.
Yeah.
500 yards.
Yellow tape and white chalked up is what's happening the whole tournament.
Right? Fucking just dust and particles of fucking demons' bodies just lingering through the air. If you're alive, you're breathing in, though, the whole time a bunch of dead demons.
You're thinking about it.
So your lungs are probably just turning black and rotten. So when you leave there, you're just going to still have fucking health issues.
Yeah, it's like coming back from the UK.
It's crazy.
I'm just kidding.
But
thinking about that, it reminds me of when Hiei did the fucking Dragon of the Darkness Flame, and it just tore through the fucking stadium and was killing mad demons.
Just bodying.
Just
mopping everybody up.
That thing itself killed like a quarter of the crowd.
Right.
And he did it twice.
He knew what it did the first time, and he still
didn't give a fuck.
He said, "I gotta get this kill by any means necessary."
He's like, "Yo, I'm trying to get this fucking body count up to as high as I can get it during this fucking tournament."
That's funny, man. Yeah.
I mean, again, we're not doing it justice. Go watch the freaking Dark Tournament if you haven't seen it.
Right, and if you have seen it, I'm sure you haven't seen it like I haven't seen it in over a decade. So. Probably get on there and just throw it on and just watch all the fights again off of it, man. Because I'm telling you, it's funny and fun rewatching some of this stuff, man.
Get a nice refresher on the tournament, man, because just going back on it this week and going through all those fights and seeing all the little moments that I missed and funny shit, it was really good. I enjoyed it.
Yeah,
YuYuHakusho is one of my favorite animes anyway, so
it's good, man.
Nostalgic.
I think if they reanimate this, it's gonna be like loved by even more like the people that never watched it before and only are watching kind of the newer anime for the past say like 5 or 6 years.
If they gave it the Bleach treatment and came back with animation like that,
it would be insane.
Oh man,
bro.
it'd be top 5.
It'd be running with a 9.9 on like IGN and Crunchyroll and everywhere
100%.
100%. The whole week. That would be so insane.
Yeah,
I don't know what they're waiting on. It's not like they gotta reanimate 5,000 episodes.
They're bringing back so many fucking classic animes and giving it a facelift. I don't know why you wouldn't do that.
Yo, you're literally giving they're giving One Piece. They're reanimating One Piece episodes, and One Piece is still running.
Yeah,
it's like come on, man.
It's a goated anime, man.
Nah, man. It's like come on.
Yo,
get you reanimated.
They're like, yo, we're doing One Piece, even though One Piece is still going.
Stupid.
But we're gonna up the animation from the beginning episodes, just because right now the animation is so dope. We know you want that. We gonna give it to y'all, and they don't even be doing it with classic anime like this.
Yes, man. We want some Yu, man. You know what I want to rewatch? I want to rewatch like the first '90s Hunter x Hunter.
I've never seen it.
I mean, I haven't either. I just seen clips. But
yeah.
The one we watched was like the one that they like redid over in like 2000 or something. So it looked like good.
99.
Yeah, it's old as fuck.
It has like the YuYuHakusho type animation too. Cause it's around that same
think I'm gonna rewatch it.
I've watched something like that, but I watched not Fullmetal Alchemist Brother. I went back and watched Fullmetal Alchemist, and it again has that style animation, because the newer one again was from like 2013.
Yeah, man.
And that animation was crispy.
Telling you, that's definitely something I'm gonna do soon.
Yeah, and that wasn't even that crazy. Like, how you gonna have? It's like not even maybe 10 years apart from each other, and you gave it a facelift. This shit came out.
I think there might be. 90s. I think there might be some stuff, some little differences and stuff, but. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna rewatch that, and I'm gonna get back into the manga and
reread it.
I'm gonna read that, man.
Yeah, I definitely should read that.
Because now they even introduced her in fucking Isaac Netero's fucking grandchild too.
His grandchild?
Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
So his son has a kid and shit. Actually, his son had kids, but he only birthed these kids to use them as like a future sacrifice. I'm like, this dude's the worst, bro. Jesus Christ. I want to get back into rereading that, man.
Yo, is that you talking about the new manga that came out?
Yeah.
Damn.
I want to start reading it.
Boy, using his fucking kids as pawns is crazy.
Yeah, like future pawns, like years later. So like he just had it. That's what he was like. I'm birthing kids for like pawns. That's crazy. I want to reread the from after the like the ending of the anime. Mm-hmm. I want to get back and start reading that fucking manga
after
again.
The Chimera Ant saga.
Yeah, because right now, because I forget most of it anyways, but I definitely want to read that and then catch up on that, and then just hope this dude keeps on putting out chapters. Because if I catch up and then he's like, I'm taking another break, I'm like, dog.
I'll see you in another 10 years.
Bro.
Yo, if he does that, someone's going to find him and kick his ass, because we've been asking.
Kick his ass, Seabass. I sent Seabass over there, kick his ass.
We've been fucking asking for this anime to come back for fucking 10 years. Then he starts doing the manga, and if he takes another break, then fucking lose it.
Yeah. So that's what I'm going to do, man. Because like I said, One Piece is taking his break.
I'm pissed about that, man.
I still got Bleach running.
Yeah, but Bleach is only 12 episodes, so we only got 8 more weeks of Bleach.
What do you think? That's 2 more months.
They're taking a 6-month break, though?
I know. So we got 2 more months of Bleach, and so I'm definitely gonna jump back into that old Hunter x Hunter.
Have you watched a new episode?
Oh, shit was today, huh? Nope.
I haven't watched that. I gotta watch a new episode.
I haven't either, man.
I
was out hiking and at the
Dino.
farm, trying to live the good and healthy life.
You ate them fucking donuts, didn't you?
Oh no, this was a different farm. This is a farm in Raleigh that's they got their own. They sell their own, like, obviously veggies, fruits, their own like meats, whatever, from the animals there. They got their own eggs that don't even have to be refrigerated, and they literally sell out of their eggs like in a day. Like we went there today. They closed at like 5. We went there like 4, and they had no more eggs. We'll have some more tomorrow morning when the chickens hatch them and shit. So it's actually good because it's super, super fucking fresh because you're buying eggs that are literally just hatched that same day.
How do you not have to put them in the fridge though?
So I guess there's usually when the chickens like lay the eggs. We're just getting off the craziest subject. I mean, we went from anime to jumping into eggs. But I guess when they lay the eggs, there's some type of like coating over the eggs that if you wash it off, it like pretty much stops preserving it, where you gotta like refrigerate it. But if you don't like clean that off, whatever, it kind of pretty much like preserves the egg, keeps it from like fucking. You could probably get like a couple. At least the lady said she keeps hers on a counter for like no more than like a couple weeks. But I go through a carton in about a week anyways, or even less, because we eat eggs like every fucking morning.
Yeah,
so.
nah, I feel that. Love me some eggs.
Yeah, definitely, man.
But damn. So yeah, we got some shit to talk about.
Yeah, man.
Again, man, go watch.
Tomorrow's
the Dark Tournament.
So that means we got new episode of One Piece tomorrow.
I'm curious what they're gonna do.
Well, I know no one with One Piece, man. This next episode is gonna have nothing to do with like
Garp.
That last fight with Garp is gonna be
Garp's
something
dead?
different. No.
You think he's gonna die?
Nah. They're not killing off Garp.
You don't think so?
No.
Because he had a fucking hole to his chest.
Yeah, but he's Garp, man. You heard him. He said it's just a scratch.
Yeah.
This ain't no Mercutio.
He was trying to put a face on for freaking Kobe.
Yeah. Nah, I think honestly, I think his old homeboy's gonna sail him up with that ice. I think he already preserved them at that shit, right?
I think he froze him.
Yeah, I think he preserved them. So now he's just preserved and frozen, and he's eventually gonna be thawed out, healed up, and I don't know what the hell the other plan would be.
You think Blackbeard's gonna kill him? I don't know. 'Cause there has to be some sort of catalyst that makes Luffy go after Blackbeard. You know what I mean? Because he has to fight Blackbeard. Who else is gonna fight Black? Oh no! I forgot. I think Shanks fights Blackbeard, and Blackbeard ends up killing him.
Nah, Blackbeard's gonna get bodied.
He's gonna eventually get bodied. But
yeah.
I feel like because someone ruined it, like Twitter ruined it for me, and it was like.
Nah, if Shanks gets bodied by Blackbeard, then I probably will just call it quits on One Piece.
You're fucking idiot. Yeah, that's what I think. I think Blackbeard kills Shanks, then Luffy goes after Blackbeard, kills him, finds the One Piece, becomes the king of the pirates. Did you see the author said that the anime is gonna continue after Luffy becomes the king of the pirates?
He needs to call it quits already, man. He's pissing me off.
Nah, he doesn't need to call it quits, Nick.
Nah, he needs
I'm all about it,
bro.
I'm all about it, man. What the fuck else do we have, dog? Because Bleach is going away in what, 2 more seasons?
But I mean, we got other. I know, and then Jujutsu's got like his last season too.
Exactly.
Demon Slayer is already back at its end as well.
Exactly. We're gonna have fucking nothing. Everyone's like, yo, up and coming anime.
We got Kaiju number 8 in solo leveling.
Yo, yeah, those are cool, but
also solo leveling only has 4 seasons.
I was gonna say that's gonna be probably
you know
ending too. No, I get it, but we got Dragon Ball Dama.
Woohoo!
Did you watch that first episode?
I watched the first episode. I wish they animated Dragon Ball Z like that.
Exactly.
I fucking
It looked
wish.
dope.
It did
look. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. It felt, even though I wasn't really that anticipated for this,
I'm still
the
not.
drop. Watching that first episode felt it. I still felt something because it's Dragon Ball. Like it felt something.
It felt man nostalgic for me.
Exactly.
More than anything else.
Yes, I loved it.
But as soon as they turned into kids, I was just like, what the fuck?
I know. I guess I loved up to like 3/4 of the episode. Like at first with them training and Vegeta was taking it serious with him, and Goku's like, damn motherfuckers, relax a little bit. I was like, this is great, man. Like the animation looked good. It was smooth. Oh yeah.
Nah, I'm giving it a go. You know.
Oh yeah,
Toriyama's last friggin' artwork. I also gotta do that. Watch that Sand World show that he made as well.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, I gotta watch that one because I'm pretty sure the whole season's out, so might as well. But
I still haven't even finished the beginning, bro.
Beginning of what?
You know, the Netflix one.
You haven't finished that?
Nah,
damn.
Man, I've been obviously taking
show.
Notes for like the pod and stuff. Like honestly though, I am on season 2 and I think I only got like 3 episodes left. So I mean, I'm gonna wrap it up.
Yeah, trust me, I've got fucking. It's been hard to try to even balance watching new anime.
Yeah.
Because I mean, usually, I watch it sparingly, but since we're doing the pod, it's just most of the anime I'm watching is shit we're talking about, and then you gotta take notes and shit. I mean, not that I'm complaining. I'm completely fine with it.
Yeah.
But tomorrow I'm gonna watch some anime. I think we're gonna make a nice coffee run, get some shit in the morning, and then I'm gonna come back with Angelina and watch some anime.
Yeah, I gotta somehow sneak away. Try to sneak off upstairs or something so I can watch Bleach and One Piece.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
Yeah, fucking Mindy needs to catch up. She hasn't even watched the new season of Bleach yet.
Oh man, nah.
I know, so I don't have anyone to talk to it about.
I don't know.
And
I can't wait to watch this next episode.
Nah, it's gonna be.
I kind of want to.
Nah, I liked the One Piece episode more than the last episode of Bleach because I felt like the episode of Bleach was just mad predictable, and I knew what was gonna happen.
I didn't think that was gonna happen at the end. Oh yeah, by the way, spoiler alert. If y'all haven't watched it, I mean you probably should have because it's fucking Bleach 1000 fucking Blood War, so you should be watching it at least within 5 days after it drops.
100%.
But I didn't expect that shit to happen at the end with the Soul King with fucking.
I definitely expected that to
him
happen.
having fucking Ichigo cut him in half. I didn't expect that.
No, I didn't expect Ichigo to cut him in half.
That's what I'm saying.
But I expected Yuha to stab him when he went up there after you saw him already frozen in the crystal.
Yeah, when he did stab him, I didn't think that was actually the Soul King though. Like I still for at least for that episode, I was just like, man, that's not even probably the Soul King. Like Soul King seems like he's just divine that. He's not letting anyone just walk up in there and stab him.
That's what I'm saying.
And then when I seen fucking
so many questions,
right? And then when I seen Ichigo fucking got his little arm all being controlled by that fucking Quincy rage and shit, and he sliced him in half, I was like, shit, maybe that actually is the Soul King. And then when everything started fucking earthquake, and I was like, man, like, now I'm curious what the fuck's gonna happen next.
What the fuck is the Soul King? They talk about him like he was alive the whole time. He's just cryogenically frozen.
Yeah, exactly. He was like he was on his GARP status, bro.
No one
like,
even gave any.
He's all Han Solo'd.
No explanation, no nothing. So the Soul King's been fucking either dead or in like a magic spell. Like what's happening?
Yeah, I don't know, man. They definitely got to answer a lot of shit, and
That's the thing about Bleach, man. Like y'all got to answer some fucking questions.
Right now, the fight was tough though. Ichigo and YuYuHakusho, whatever, man. I don't know what it is, man. When it comes to motherfuckers glowing in a color.
Yeah.
So then when they're fighting, you see like the trail of the I just think it's so fucking fire, bro. So when I seen them going at it, it was like the yellow and the blue, shit going crazy, lines, everything, fucking lasers. I was just like, yo, this shit is fucking lit. Like this shit's crazy right now.
Yo, that was good. I mean,
and then you get to see your boy Kenpachi, man, all on his fucking on the brink of death. They're like, hold in there, man.
Yeah, Kenpachi's not fucking dying, man.
He's definitely not, but I'm still thinking, like, when is he gonna come into play, and who the fuck's he gonna use his Bonkai on? Like, what? Like, I'm anxious to find out.
You know they're gonna come back down from the fucking Soul King's little territory, and they're gonna come back to the Serete, Serete, and then shit's gonna definitely go down. I don't know if Kenpachi's gonna face his right hand man, or is it gonna be Raz B? I want to know who Kenpachi's fighting as well, because they can't wait for that fucking Bankai. But again, they showed all the people in the beds and shit. Still didn't see his lieutenant.
Yeah, she's still
MIA.
She's still just chilling, taking a dirt nap in between a crater.
Yo, he's gonna find out what happened to his lieutenant, and he's gonna go fuck. That's gonna be the catalyst right there.
That's when he goes Ultra Instinct.
No, that's when he's gonna just Bankai and murk everybody in Serete. Bon.
I'm curious to see how he sounds when he yells his Bankai. If he's gonna like yell it, or he's gonna play his fool and be like, "Born, Kai," or if he's just gonna be screaming it.
Like Ichigo, he stays yelling it.
Ichigo,
Bon, Kai.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose that's what you're supposed to do is screaming, but like some dudes are smooth with it. And
Byakuya is definitely like
shit. They're just calm and smooth with it. Yeah.
Byakuya ain't yelling that shit.
Facts. Alright, man. I'm ready to wrap up and hit the hyperbolic time chamber.
Yeah, man. I gotta go get this power level up.
You know what I mean? I gotta level up like Toguro, man.
100% Toguro. Matter of fact,
leveling up in the gym like 5 times.
I'm gonna level up like Yusuke.
Right? That should.
But alright, until next time, everybody.
For sure. Peace.
Peace.